Hello my people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much guys for tuning in. My name is Juliet. If you are new here, please use that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. So today guys, I'm going to be talking to you about common mistakes that people make in their CVs in 2023. Guys, there are some mistakes that should not be found on your CV. I mean, this is 2023. There are some things that should not be found on your CV. So please sit back, relax and enjoy this video. So here are 5 common mistakes that you people are still making on your CVs in 2023. Fam, it should not be. After this video, please repent. Thank you. Number 1, including your date of birth and your age on your CV. Guys, we do not need your date of birth and your age on your CV. And there are different reasons why, but I'll just talk about 2 things. Number 1, let me paint a scenario. Imagine a scenario where a company wants to recruit for a certain position. Let me use the position of a marketer, for instance. And then the CEO of the company says, "Oh, I don't want someone that is too young, or I don't want someone that is too old." Now, after you submit your CV to the company and they go through, of course, recruitment is a process. So after you submit your CVs, they will get to review the CVs, right? So I'm talking from the perspective of a recruiter. Now, after submitting your CV and they will go ahead to check your CV, apparently you might be actually fit for the job in terms of experience, but because the CEO feels like, "Oh, I don't want a Gen Z for this role," and then your date of birth is on your CV and you already put 1st of July 1999. I mean, automatically you don't even get the opportunity to get interviewed for that particular role. The reality is that you might actually be fit for that job, but because you've shot yourself on the leg by putting your age and your date of birth on your CV, you might actually not get an opportunity to even be interviewed. So please, dears, remove your age and your date of birth from your CV. Number 2 common mistakes that people are still making in their CV in 2023 is putting your state and your local government area on your CV. Fam, we do not need to see your state. We don't want to know where you are from. Like, recruiters are not really bothered about that. But the truth is that in some instances like that, when you put your state and your local government on your CV, some of you actually lose the opportunity to get interviewed. There's some people that have bias towards people from certain states. Now, I'm not saying that that is right. It's not the right thing to do. Like, we should not be biased towards one another. But somebody might say, "Oh, a CEO can say, I don't want to hire somebody from the southeast, so I had a very bad experience with them." But you have experience. You actually have what it takes to do the job. But you've got to put your state. You're from Kwara State. Okay, I'm from Kwara State, so let me just, I'm not yabbing anybody, but I'm from Kwara State. So you've got to put that I'm from Kwara State on your CV. And then the person that wants to hire does not like people from Kwara State. Now, automatically, you can do the job, but there's already that bias. So just remove that detail. It's not important, to be honest. If a company wants to hire you and they want to know where you're from, they will fill it in your form, or they'll give you a form to fill, and then all those details will be added. But in your CV, it has no business there because your CV goes to different people. So you don't want to lose even the opportunity for an interview just because your village people have made you go and put your local government and your state of origin on your CV. Number 3 common mistakes that people make in their CVs in 2023, fam, is adding your full house address on your CV. Guys, this is 2023. For your own safety and security, please don't go and put your family house on your CV or your family house address on your CV. You don't know how far your CV is going. You don't know who is going to be viewing your CV. So it's very important that you stay safe by putting things like Abuja, Nigeria, Port Harcourt, Nigeria. If you're in Canada, Ontario, Canada. If you're in US, Florida, USA, like that is okay. Because that is already enough to make the recruiter make an informed decision. The reason why recruiters want an address on your CV is so that we don't go and mistakenly schedule someone that is living in Port Harcourt for an interview in Lagos, because it happens a whole lot. When people don't know where you live, they end up scheduling you for an interview and then you realize that, oh, you're actually not in the same city. That happened to me before, like a couple of times. I've scheduled people for interviews because their addresses were not on their CV. And it was stated there that when you're applying for this job, you must be living in so and so state. But there's some people still go ahead and apply even without living in the state. But because their address is not on their CV, when you eventually invite them for an interview, they tend to send you mails like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't live in Abuja," or "I'm sorry, I don't live in Port Harcourt." So that's the reason why it's very important that you have like an address, but not your family house address or not your full house address, just because of security. It's very important for you to note that. So please, yes, I know you did not know before, so you're welcome. So please remove your full house address from your CV for your own security and safety. Don't say I did not do anything for you this year. Please, yes, remove your full house address from your CVs for your own security reason. I mean, you have your family house address on your CV. You should not be, because you don't know who is checking out your CV. Number 4 mistakes that you are still making on your CV 2023 is adding your marital status and the number of children that you have. Bombastic side eye. Nobody asked you guys. Like, nobody. We don't need that information. The truth is that, I mean, including that you are married or you are single and you're telling us that you have 3 kids. Some people even go ahead to tell you the names of their children, like on their CV. Guys, when you understand that your CV goes to many places, you don't have an idea of who is viewing your CV. You realize that there's some information that should not even be added to your CV. I mean, putting your children's name, marital status, single, married, all those things, to be honest, they are very, very irrelevant. I'm telling you from the perspective of a recruiter, it is not important and it is not necessary. If a company wants to hire you, or when they eventually hire you, and they need to know whether you're married or you're single, or they need to know the number of children you have, maybe based on HMO plans and a couple of other things, then yes, you can provide all those information. But for your CV, just think about your CV as something that you're sending to strangers, people that you do not know. There's some details that you would avoid on your CV when you think from that perspective. Number 5 common mistakes that people are still making on your CV is 2023 is over designing your CV with so many colors and fonts. Fam, when it's not that your CV is artwork, like, you don't need to put so many fonts, colors. Like, I'll see some CVs blue, black, brown, red, green. Guys, why? I mean, this is 2023. You should not have more than black on your CV. If you're going to have an extra color, probably to highlight a couple of things, it should just be one extra color. And please use like a very subtle color. Like, don't use yellow. Don't use lemon, like what I'm wearing. Like, use a subtle color just to indicate or highlight a couple of things on your CV. So please, your CV is not an artwork and you're not a baby. So please stop putting so many designs. And then some of you have like different fonts. You put some things in italics, you put some things in normal fonts, you put something in Cambria, some in Calibri. Like, you'll just be designing and designing the CV. Guys, this is 2023. Please stop that bad behavior. I know that you did not know before, so you're welcome. I know I told you guys 5 common mistakes, but I'm going to add one more. I mean, why not? If not, I know you did not ask me, Sharp, but you're welcome. So the last thing I feel like is a mistake people make in their CVs is adding your picture on your CV. Guys, in my opinion, for security reasons, your picture should not be anywhere on your CV. Even though it's subject to debate, like people are still saying it's okay, it's not okay. My opinion is, for security reasons, your picture has no business on your CV. Imagine it's your ex that is reviewing your CV. Think about it. Just think, and they see your picture. I mean, I didn't plan that, but imagine it's your village people. I mean, and then they see your picture on your CV and then they say, oh, I don't want to leave this person's job. The truth is that HRs or recruiters are human beings and a lot of people get biased. But even aside that, for your security, your picture has no business on your CV. So fam, remove your picture from your CV. Even though, like I said, it's still subject to debate. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Should pictures be added to your CV or not? But then, if you guys say it's okay to add pictures to your CV, please, dears, when you're adding picture, please add professional headshot or portrait. Don't go to Owambe and tie gele and snap. Like, I've seen some guys literally snap pictures, like they work up for Owambe and then they put it on their CV, on somewhere in their CV. Or I see some, you guys take selfies and put it on your CV. Even if for any reason you want to put your picture on your CV because you feel like that's the best thing to do, please, dears, use professional pictures or portraits on your CV. Like, look very smart. Look look as smart as you can think of before including any picture on your CV. You're welcome. So finally, guys, before I go, you know I'm going to sell my market now. I'm HR girl for a reason. If you want to review your CVs, if you want to get your CVs reviewed, you want to get your CVs looked at, probably you're not sure if your CV looks good or not, you can reach out to me. My email address is TheHRGirl1@gmail.com. TheHRGirl1@gmail.com. You can send me your CV. I can review it. Of course, I will charge you, but I'm not so expensive, neither am I too cheap anyways. So guys, these are 5 common mistakes with an extra one, 6, common mistakes that people make in their CVs. After this video, I want to believe that you've repented, and I want to believe that you are going to go and make all those adjustments on your CV. Some of them are for security reasons, some of them are totally irrelevant. So I believe that, one or two things are probably on your CV that I think you need to go and look out for. Guys, please like my video, comment, share it to your family members, your sisters, your brothers, your uncle, even your village people. Tell them that these are common mistakes that you make in your CVs, and I've come here to break some tables and make some certain corrections. Please guys, kindly subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much guys, and I'll catch you guys on my next video. Bye.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I don't think so.
I'm ready now.
Smile. More.
No, you're fine.
I'm serious. I'm serious.
No, I'm ready now.
I'm checking out something. Smile. Thank you. Bring it out a little bit. Go, 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 go. Go. I'm serious. I'm not joking. Even me to have something to do. Smile.
Please subscribe to my channel. Is this very show?
Yes.
I was not supposed to like show. So
Then you have to do.
My name is Juliet. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel. And hey, if a company eventually, it is not important. So here are 5 common mistakes that you people are still making on your CVs in 2023. Number 1, including your date and your age on.